Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Boston Red Sox vs New York Yankees, Texas Rangers vs Toronto Blue Jays, Atlanta Braves and Chicago Cubs vs Arizona Diamondbacks, which are happening on Friday, July 16, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Boston hosted the Phillies for the final game of the first half last weekend. The first-place Red Sox were on cruise control after Game 1, where they took care of Philly by a score of 11-5. Boston followed that win up with 2 losses as heavy favorites to Philadelphia. In Game 2 of the set, the Sox got blasted 11-2 as -155 favorites. In Game 3, they fell 5-4 as -200 favorites. New York can't afford to let the Red Sox take another game against them on Friday to start off the weekend, and will need a complete performance top to bottom. The Yankees sit quite a few games out of the playoffs for now, especially in regards to the AL East standings. The Yankees were supposed to have one of the best defenses in baseball, but it hasn't come together for them yet this year, ranking only 20th in runs per game. That number is propped up by ranking 7th in home runs per game, as they only rank 17th in batting average and 20th in hits per game. The pitching has been one redeeming quality for the side, ranking 11th in opponent runs per game. Unlike the Red Sox, the Yankees have had far worse luck regarding injuries and will be without Miguel Andujar, Clint Frazier, and Aaron Hicks. Their pitching is in even worse shape, with 4 starters and 3 relievers out for this weekend's slate. According to MLB.com, Martin Perez is the scheduled starter for Boston at the time of writing. Other websites, such as OddsShark and StatFox, have Eduardo Rodriguez posted as the Red Sox starter for this contest. Rodriguez was supposed to start on Thursday before the postponement of that contest. I'm going to go with what MLB.com is saying for now and assume that Perez is going to start Friday night. Perez is 7-5 over 18 starts this season for Boston. He lasted just 3 innings in his most recent outing, giving up 3 earned runs in that 11-2 loss to Philadelphia. The Red Sox are 11-7 in Perez's starts this season. My advice is to pick Red Sox. The Rangers sit 19.5 games behind Houston in the AL West, and while a playoff spot seems out of the realm of possibility, the ability to play spoiler seems like a perfect role for the Rangers. Texas has been far from elite in any category, but also isn't at the bottom of the barrel either. The Rangers rank 23rd in runs per game and 22nd in opponent runs per game, but have the players to quickly put runs on the board with a long ball. The Rangers will be without Willie Calhoun from the lineup, as they have been for much of the season, so the impact on Friday night's lineup shouldn't be too profound. In addition, Texas will be without 2 starters and 5 relievers starting on Friday night, and if anything, a limited pitching staff might hurt this team in the opener. According to MLB.com, Jordan Lyles will get the ball for the Rangers to start off the second half. The righty is 5-5 with a 4.86 ERA so far on the season. Lyles has seen his strikeout rate improve, while his walk rate has decreased, giving him much command throughout his starts as he works on his mechanics. Lyles has yet to face Toronto yet this season, but is on a strong stretch, having not taken a loss since June 16th. In his last 4 starts, he's pitched 25 innings, allowing only 7 runs, and would love nothing more than to make it a win in 4 straight starts when he takes the mound on the road on Friday night. The Blue Jays lost a crucial series against Tampa Bay heading into the break, although it did avoid a sweep with a win last Sunday as Robbie Ray continued rolling with 7 shutout innings, allowing just 1 hit and 1 walk while racking up 11 strikeouts. Danny Jansen got the offense started with a solo shot in the 3rd before Santiago Espinal hit an RBI single and Kevin Biggio added a sacrifice fly 1 inning later. Toronto is having a solid season gambling-wise, as it is 47-40 against the spread and narrowly up on the money line for the season in the difficult AL East. Overs are 39.45-3 for the Blue Jays, and 5 of their last 7 games have gone under the betting total. The Blue Jays feature one of MLB's most prolific offenses, as they are averaging 5.10 runs per game with a 0.776 OPS to rank second in baseball, trailing only the Houston Astros. Toronto pitching is just outside the top 10 with a 3.99 collective ERA while posting a strong 2.94 K/BB ratio. Toronto has one of the best offenses in baseball, and while the Rangers have some pop themselves in the lineup, it won't be enough to match. The Blue Jays have a contender for the MVP award in Guerrero Jr., plus another all-star starter in Semien, one of the most dangerous bats in Springer, and then young players through the bottom of the lineup that can make a difference. Add in that Ray will be taking the mound coming off 2 of the best starts of the season for him, and his confidence will be sky high. My betting advice is to pick Toronto minus 1.5. The Chicago Cubs continue to struggle at the plate with a team batting average of .227, which is 28th in baseball. The Cubs are slightly better in slugging percentage at 18th best with .394 and have produced the 19th most runs with 378. Javier Baez, who is questionable on Friday, is the leader in home runs for Chicago with 21 and RBIs with 56. Chris Bryant had a strong first half of the season with 17 doubles, 16 home runs and 46 RBIs. In 90 games played this season thus far, Chicago has hit only 114 home runs. The D-backs season is already ruined, so they can look to the future and the MLB trade deadline, as Arizona has some intriguing trade chips on its roster, including 3B Eduardo Escobar, .785 OPS, 20 HR, 60 RBI, who's drawing interest around the country. Both teams have been terrible lately, so I'm backing the Cubs to win, as the visitors certainly have a bigger motive than the hosts who are already out of the playoff contention. Also, the Cubs will start their best pitcher, and Kyle Hendricks should do well against the D-backs. On the mound, the Chicago Cubs are average as the team ERA is 4.13 th or 15th in baseball, and the WHIP is 1.32, which is 17th. Cubs pitching is allowing opposing hitters to have a .234 at the plate, which is 12th best in the majors. Kyle Hendricks, who starts on Friday for Chicago, has a team best 11 victories, while Adbert Alzolay is the leader in strikeouts with 81. Overall, Hendricks is 11-4 with a 3.77 ERA and 80 strikeouts. The D-backs haven't still announced who'll get the starting nod Friday against the Cubs. Madison Bumgarner, Zach Gallen, and Luke Weaver are all on the shelf due to injuries, so I'm expecting Merrill Kelly, 5-7, 4.46 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, or Caleb Smith, 2-6, 4.54 ERA, 1.36 WHIP, to take the mound. On the other side, the hosts need to improve defensively, but with all the injuries among their roster, I don't think the D-backs will be able to do a better job in the second half of the season. Over the last 2 weeks, the Diamondbacks have registered a 6.70 ERA. Arizona has been below average at the plate as the Diamondbacks are 23rd in team batting average at .231, 29th, or next to last, in slugging percentage at .371 and have scored the 17th most runs with 381. Arizona's best overall hitter this season has been Eduardo Escobar. The third baseman has 28 home runs, 60 RBIs and 84 hits, which leads Arizona in each of the 3 categories. The next closest to Escobar in home runs is Josh Rojas with 10. In 92 games played, Arizona has managed to hit only 82 home runs. My betting advice for that game is to pick the Chicago Cubs. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.